Hi folks, and welcome back to some more American... No, it's not. It's Ultimate General Civil War. Getting my games mixed up there. This is the final battle of our Union campaign. We are assaulting Richmond, which is going to involve attacking a load of forts and earthworks that surround the Confederate capital. It might be a multi-day battle this. I honestly don't know. I can't remember playing this. I feel like I might have done years ago, but I don't know, so we shall see. So the first objective is to try and break through the rebel lines, and I suspect this is going to be a multi-front battle where this is not all one battlefield. So let's see. We've endured 4 years of continuous fighting with the rebels, but we can now bring a sudden end to the war by capturing the capital of the Confederacy. Unfortunately, attempting a siege will surely add another year to the war, a year we do not have. Actually, Petersburg had been pretty much under siege since 1864, and supplies were grim. And Grant kept advancing his army further and further to the left, trying to completely encircle the two and cut off all the rail junctions, which by this time he had done, pretty much. Anyway, the Confederates are close to receiving help from Europe that would surely prolong the war, making the population discontent as their sons continue to die in the field, weakening our ability to win the war. However, an immediate assault upon Richmond would end the war in days, not months. The plan is simple. As the bulk of our army pins the rebels north of Richmond, you're going to quickly shift 2 corps to the east of Richmond and storm the lightly defended trenches there. Let's see if they really are lightly defended. When the Confederates realise your intentions, they will shift their own army to mirror your own movements. Godspeed, General. We need victory this day. So I'm going to put, we need to have, well, I don't know where to put everyone actually. Over on the left, I'm going to put 3rd Corps on the left. 3rd Corps are reasonable quality troops. They're not, I don't know where, because 1st and 2nd Corps are our best troops. I want these where the fighting is going to be heaviest. The centre is likely to be quite heavy. We've also got 4th and 5th Corps, which these are made up mostly of raw recruits, armed with whatever weapons we have left over. But they're not all complete numpties in there. There are some veterans as well. But do I put one out on this side, assuming that we're going to be mostly fighting from the centre in here? Or do I try and put 2nd Corps up here, knowing they've got good, reliable troops to try and break a flank? It's a tough one. It's a really tough one. I'm going to put... because 2nd Corps might end up not getting so involved, and this could be a terrible, terrible mistake. We're just going to gamble on this one, and let's go for it and see what happens. Our 1st Corps will soon begin arriving on the battlefield located east of Richmond. To mask our attack from enemy reconnaissance, we've manoeuvred our corps into position one by one. Look at the entrenchments here. Our main objective is to secure the first defensive layer of trenches east of the city. Reconnaissance reveals a lightly defended section. It starts from here. Oof, I see. It doubles up around here and extends further to this point. That'll be an artillery position, I would bet. That looks bad, doesn't it? Having trenches right on the edge of a wood. That looks like the wrong place to put them. And then south of York River at Williamsburg Road. We need to make a breakthrough somewhere. These are the things that attacking these. This ain't going to be fun. Our next steps will be to capture the forts that guard Richmond's eastern side and finally the city itself. Star forts. What's up here then? I feel like this is going to be a really tough fight, folks. I do. Our task will not be easy. As soon as the Confederates realise the main attack is coming from the east, they will begin continuously reinforcing their defences using Markgfl Road and the railroads. Good luck to us all, General. Right, we're thrown in. No, we're not. Okay. The vanguard of our corps is arriving. The rebels should not expect an attack at this area, so they should have less infantry guarding the trenches. Reconnaissance revealed that Longstreet commands those troops. Oh, well, they're going to be good troops under a good commander then. First, we have to secure the trench command post located here. That looks like a breakable position, actually. And at this section. Advance. Okay, it's everything coming on all at once. This is 1st Corps, right? I think this is 2nd Corps, actually. Barges Brigade, Dogmeats Brigade. This is 2nd Corps, I think. Yeah, all right. Oh, those are just 15 brigades. That's not all of it. Who's the leader? Does it say Grant? It does not, but Leonidas and the Prince of... I'm sure that's 2nd Corps that's come on. So we're at the top. All right. This one looks achievable here because this will be defended, but we could storm in and then outflank the 2 trench positions. So that's not bad. I don't want to use everyone just as like human wave assaults though, because that's obviously going to be quite brutal. And I don't know what time we'll have, but we need to see this This is possibly outflankable here. But we need to get 2 brigades, one facing here and one facing there to break that. I think if we put the entire army in the top bit, we just try and storm the north and turn the entire flank. I think that's going to be the plan. We might need to have some troops guarding that, but we could probably do it with sharpshooters and skirmishers. But we don't appear to have any in here, so let's put everything on the front then. And we kind of need it a bit heavier up here. We can put cavalry down there. If we can get cavalry through, though, yeah, let's put Leonidas on. Oh my, both of these guys are melee cavalry. I've changed the weapons. I did change the weapons. I thought melee cavalry would be much more useful for storming positions than skirmish cavalry. Now that's interesting because the skirmish cavalry, I picked perks for shooting. So let's see if we've done this right. I better also put some artillery at the front here. Also, I've got rid of all the 12-pounders in the army that I can think of. Yeah, we now have big rifled guns, much more useful for attacking the position at long range. So I think we're going to go for this over here. I'm going to put Blake's brigade up here as well. Right then, play, start, pause. We do need to provide ourselves some protection down here. So first job, let's get some skirmishers out. Johanssons, the Fire Dragons, and the Excelsiors. Their job is going to be, obviously, to go down and spot for us. And we're going to need some skirmishers to go ahead here to be able to see what the hell's in front. That's the Durham Light Infantry up to that farm. And we've got 2 brigades up here. We've got 3 brigades up here, in fact. And we'll have a little line of skirmishers. And we'll run them out to there. So we can see what's in front. Now then, we want... Oh, God. We're going to try and batter our way through there, actually, as well. No. Stop that, actually. We'll stop that one. We're going to try and go through here with just a huge force of infantry. So let's line these up in like a column formation, one right behind the other. We want the artillery probably on here. It's not going to be much cover. And the infantry, well, we're going to need... Infantry is going to have to go forward to protect as well. So if I put a line of infantry like that, and then the supplies can move up there, and Grant can move up there where the attack's going to be. Right, let's get that going. We have a bit of a plan, and units are moving out. And the cavalry... I'm going to bring the cavalry up to the centre, and then we might try and... If we can make an opening, I might try and rush the cavalry through. It depends. There might be a whole lot of stuff in here that I'm not anticipating, so this might be a terrible mistake. We shall see. Bargey's men didn't go in the end, right, so we need to go up because we will need something to occupy the enemy up here. It is... Okay, it's 1:30 on the 15th of March, 1865. I'm going to guess this is going to be a 2-day fight, at least, because I don't think they're going to stop this when it gets to the evening. I think this is too big a thing. Cavalry spotted. They're going to start taking casualties. Grant is seen, but that's okay. We've got skirmishers coming up. We need to see what's in there. That's not a very strong position. That's not a strong position at all. Oh my. Okay, this is surprising. I guess we've weakened the enemy army in the previous battles to the point where they might not be able to offer a huge amount of resistance here, which is going to be excellent if that's the case. Let me get skirmishers right up to these lines and see what we can see. Okay, yeah, this is a short amount of time, but I think we can do this. That looks like a strong position, but I think we're going to outflank it. Let's reposition our guys because I have a slightly different plan now. Let's just make sure we can spot the enemy. Let's put the skirmishers forwards. Bring the Excelsior Brigade over there. Alright, let's start positioning ourselves for this attack, where we are fairly confident it is going to go in. Whoop! Move in. Everyone move in. Do we even see the enemy artillery? We do not. Right, send the skirmishers forward. They can start sniping at those. The artillery is not in position either. These guys are now spotted. It did say that the enemy might be not so strongly in position as we expected. Right then, I want those guys lining up in front of there. There we go. We've spotted them. Where's my artillery at? They're not in position yet. Right, go forward to the line. Focus that firepower over there. Barge's men get into position. So this is going to be a brutal attack, but this is what we need to do. We need to move you up in support as well. So sorry guys, I know we're advancing through open terrain here. It's not very pleasant, but it's required, I'm afraid. I'm going to move you up a little bit. We can put the skirmishers forward at this point, that's fine. And we've got more skirmishers down there. Keep an eye on those. Okay, so the battle has joined up at the top. At the moment, oh, we have seen enemies up here, okay. Barge's men, they need to go back. That's bad, that's very bad. Right then, artillery. Start knocking out those guns up there. Oh god, Barge's men have gone in. Well, Blake's brigade, we need the reinforcements going in then. And let's see if we can get the cavalry in as well. This hasn't quite gone as planned already. Yeah, we kind of need to get these guys outflanked. I think that's one of the issues. Well, we've routed there. That's really not good. Okay. Grant. No, that's not Grant. That's Grant. Get up there where it matters. I think I've attacked a really, really hard section of the line. Okay, what I might need to do is just deploy those guys up there for a bit of extra support. Move them forward. We're not inflicting any casualties here. The better technique would have been to go up there. I need to occupy that brigade there so they can't join in on this one. That's what I need to do. And then we just need to try and get as much firepower as possible onto that. These guys have reformed, so it's okay. And then what we need to do is probably ignore that and bring the skirmishers down here. Meanwhile, my artillery is not having a great deal of success knocking that out. So Grant has arrived to hopefully stabilise the situation. Move as much firepower as we can. I'm surprised at that. They're defending just a picket fence, but they do have a lot of backup, so I'm going to guess that's where the problem is there. I'm going to see if we can get... Whoops. All these shooting at this guy, just pile up the firepower. Can we put the Nisse brigade in there? Because if we can just keep on piling more and more firepower onto something. There we go, this is looking better. Perry's not getting involved, and if we can get in the centre, then we can outflank these positions. This is going to be savage. We do have some new recruits waiting in camp. We can visit the camp after the end of the day. We might not get there if I don't make some progress here fairly soon, though. Don't really want to get engaged down. Having said that, we're in the woods, so I can poke out here. How many brigades am I going to see? There's going to be a brigade here, I suspect. There we go. Sims Brigade. That's okay. If I get to the end of the woods, that's fine. Move up. Are we hitting that artillery? We are barely hitting that artillery. And yet we are using rifled guns. Yeah, I guess they're protected, like, aren't they? Oof, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. The skirmishers should probably rejoin the main regiment. You don't need to be up there. That's not where I wanted you to be. Let's try again with this. I'm gonna order Rube's brigade back in. Whilst we've got lots of firepower going in, we're gonna try and wear this guy down. I think there's just too much firepower just behind it, I think, which is part of the problem. Oof, okay, we found an artillery battery right in front of us. Johansson's brigade has turned up and has engaged the enemy. Okay, we've got a lot of firepower going on. It's time to risk a charge. And at that point, we should probably try and engage Perry so he doesn't turn to shoot at them. And I think we're going to be okay. Where's Grant? Where's Grant? Grant should be adding his bonus in there. They've gone. Excellent. Right, on the double this time. Rush these guys in. This is now where we need some real support coming in here. Cavalry's coming up. And at this point, yeah, make sure you guys are firing up there. Right, into those buildings. You must get into those buildings and turn. Right, we've driven them in. We've driven them 1-on-1. That's excellent. Excellent. Get Grant further in. Right, make sure we're firing at Perry's men. And go and shoot Hughes' artillery. We are in, folks. This is where... It's where it's going to get a little bit hectic, but we're going to give it a go. Block? That's not good. Ooh, that is brutal. That is brutal. Everyone's going back now. That's really not good. Right, on the double. Charge. We've got more in there. Charge. Just charge them in. The cavalry will bounce back, but they'll go melee some and then pull back. Dogmeat's brigade is in there. Flipping heck. Bargie's pulled back up there, and you can't really blame it. These skirmishers are achieving absolutely nothing, so let's pull these guys back to their regiments. Right then, so the cavalry went in, caused some absolute chaos, and everyone's bouncing off. Yeah, I can't just charge in there, sadly. But we can try. We can try. Okay. Quickly get the next lot in. Run in, run in. The Durham Light Infantry needs to get its arse back over here right now. What a savage fight. Yeah, I really thought this would be an easy one to capture. We are driving the enemy in now, so that's good. Right, that way. And get in position like that. Blake's brigade. Charge in afterwards. Crack these Zouaves. In you go, fellas. So the cavalry, they took a bit of a beating, but I think they caused enough of a disturbance to actually do some good. This is excellent. Right. Dogmeat's men. Rooms Brigade. The Swedish, they're in trouble. Right, let's make sure both of these guys are shooting on there. Dogmeat's going back. Prattly Suaves. Flipping heck. So, yeah, there's not many Confederate brigades there, our reconnaissance said, but there seems to be no shortage of them to me. Right, get shooting into that direction if you can. Right, I'm going to send the cavalry in again. They may well come bouncing off. Durham Light. Oh, hang on, we're in here. On the double. On the double. We've got more brigades. Good. So we've basically blunted the enemy. We're pouring more infantry into the enemy's defences. Quickly repel the rebels before they receive reinforcements. This is the plan. I wasn't quite sure about this. The assault is continuing further south with new brigades advancing from New Bridge Road. This is a new area, actually. Our new target is the trench command post along New Bridge Road. As time passes, the rebels are expected to become stronger, receiving reinforcements from this road. We basically just need to find a safe way in. And this passage, General A.P. Hill's corps was spotted near, so he's probably going to attack us soon. Right then. So we've just extended the battlefield now by some considerable amount. Let me get all the infantry in here. So where are we going to go in? Do you think we can sort of break through? I don't fancy trying to break through that, you know. Our better bet would be to advance to the north to try and... Oh, we're not going in there though, are we? We're trying to come down from up here, and we've got reinforcements up there to do that. It would be down here if we go in, where we try and squeeze through there, I think. Right, let's go. Let's go like that, leaving ourselves with a weak centre. We've got skirmishers. Yeah, let's put those guys down here. They can go ahead. There's some sharpshooters. The artillery. Let's put everything that we've got down on this section of the field. It's our plan, right? And the cavalry down there as well, who are all melee. I think I've got nearly all melee now stuff. Those are all sorts of big brigades over there. Right, so we do have reinforcements, which are excellent. I guess we just want all this stuff. Oh yeah, we've got some good quality troops coming in here. We are gonna try this break through the middle tactic. We've got a couple of hours on this. More artillery, which is very, very welcome. There we go. Go on then. We're just going to put all the artillery up front. I'm going to attack the centre. This is my plan, for what it's worth. These guys are all moving out. The artillery's moving. Looks like we've got all the infantry moving down there as well. Interesting. Okay, we've spotted some enemies here coming through the woods. Well, you know, let them. This is where it really matters up here. Oh my God, these guys are exhausted. We've got to get in. We've just got to get in. Wow, the cavalry's made a breakthrough. That's amazing. Go after those. I didn't actually expect that to work so well, but it's done the job, which is perfect. Right, Rubes Brigade, get on that flank. You guys, Dogmeat's men, get on that flank. They are coming in hot, very hot. Grant, you are to occupy that position. Let's move the artillery up where it can definitely be of use. We are breaking these now. Excellent. If we get on their flanks, we can break them. And that is what's needed. We have supplies. Brilliant. I'm going to come in and try and get some artillery up here. You keep sabering that brigade down. I don't want that one coming back. Excellent. Excellent news. Chaps, get in. Outflank. Chase them off. This was the plan all along. Durham Light Infantry needs to go and face north instantly. We should be able to stop. Excellent. These brigades are charging to their deaths. That's kind of what we need. Can we do that? Get back and give some supplies. Cavalry into the woods, because I will do some sort of charge in the rear. I can ignore those guys. I need to move south now. Oliver's sharpshooters. Get into the back. That is where you need to be. Right, these guys, actually, let's get them over there and on the double. And you two can just go there, and just at normal speed. We can safely, I think, just ignore all this stuff down here for now. But what we're going to do is absolutely start shooting this stuff in the back as we try and engage a little bit from the front. Right, give me 2 brigades, and we're going to move down like this. We will have to chase those guys off, I think, eventually. The Nisse brigade is so beaten up. I feel bad for those guys. 3 artillery batteries. Let's line them up here. The attack is definitely moving further south. So are we in position to sort of move in and deploy and help from this? What we need to do is start getting some vision down here. Give me three brigades. We're just going to go to this section of the line, and we're going to try and snake in around there. We also want some skirmishers. Let's put them out. Oh, there's the Iron Brigade skirmishers there. Let's move these guys forward so we can see what we're facing. I still think I'm going to try and sneak in through this bottom of... Oh, shit, no. Those are skirmishers. You guys go up there. I want the Iron Brigade and you down here. Keep going, keep going. To keep getting these sharpshooters down. Oh, my cavalry has just launched itself into... We found the reinforcements. Okay. That's good to know. That's very good to know. Right, give me 2 brigades. These 2 will do nicely. Form up like that. And start facing north. Right, you guys are fresh troops. You need to come down here. The Swedish Royal Infantry can move down. We've got an excellent outflanking position going on here. Sharpshooters need to go to those woods and face down there. They're likely to spot some major issues coming along the road there. We could do some fresh troops. Fresh troops. What are they? But we are going to have some bloody enemy cavalry coming this way. Right, Leonidas' brigade, you've done a great job. You've taken some heavy casualties. Prince of Wales volunteers are in a much better state to actually continue this fight, so... Greg's brigade's about to get annihilated. I'm going to go with them. Okay, advance. And what we're going to do, these 2 tired brigades here, we're going to put defending this area, because this is going to... It's going to have to be held to the death. But this is great. We are moving south. I don't know if we'll get to the next one in time, but we need to try to. Cavalry coming in down here. You guys, we're going to have to need to run now. Yep, keep moving. Keep moving. At this point, we advance from this side as well. So, this is where we join up. Right, pause. I need to think about this. Oh, that looks really bad. I found something in the woods there. Okay, I don't think I was expecting that. Durham Light Infantry up there. So, these guys, you can face up that way. And you can face that way against any incoming attack. We do have artillery support, so that is good. What do we have in the middle here? We have 2 big brigades. Let's deploy skirmishers here. I want to see what we've got up ahead. And you 2 can actually... we'll move down there into that location. McClellan, you're probably going to want to be down here to support this attack. And let's bring our supplies with us as well. So far, we've seen nothing down here, so let's keep an eye on things. I mean, there must be something. Let's get some skirmishers out, because there's got to be something in front of us over there. Here we go. Right, let's start picking away at Mayo. What are you armed with? Sharps rifles. No, 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 no. Just shoot. Right, you go. Actually, you go down here. You go down here. You go here. And the cavalry comes along. We're going to try and sneak along down here. Okay, we have a lot of skirmishers. That's fine. That's a long entrenchment for this spread out brigade to hold. So they can only shoot back at one. So let's make sure everyone here is actually returning fire. Let's see if we can break through there. Right, so this fight, they've actually come out of their entrenchments here. This was not part of the plan. We've gone running forwards. I don't think I wanted to do that. But anyway, it has happened, whether I wanted to do it or not. Forwards. Yep, let's go to there and get these guys going down. Skirmishers are doing a good job here. Meanwhile, up in the north, okay, these chaps I think are probably. Oh, hang on. Do we charge? Give them a volley, and then we might charge. I was hoping that would break them. It is not. Right, go for it. Blake's brigade charging in there. Some skirmishers would be a good use at this point, I think. I think that the battery's gonna. I think they're in trouble. Oh God, there's a. Hang on. We can charge them in the rear, and I think we might be able to get them. Let's see if we can. I just need to break 2 brigades here, really. That's a rout. They've run into some trouble. That's a shame. There's just so much artillery up there. It's a bit heavy. And I could do with some more soldiers, I think. Where do I put... Right, they're resupplying that lot. That's something. You go and rejoin your command. Down here. Okay, let's focus on this bit. I'm going to try and sneak things. I say sneak. We're going to go at the double. We're going to try and get through there. Page's brigade are going to go and engage. And the Life Regiment Hussars, we're going to try and run past the end of the entrenchments. Don't laugh. It's a valid tactic. And it might just work. Thomas's skirmishers rejoin. The Iron Brigade skirmishers. Yeah, move forward a bit maybe. Oh, we've got cavalry out there. This lot's all run into a massive heap of stuff. The Irish Brigade have turned back. Page's men. Oh, listen, this lot of stuff's still firing, so... Right, Cook's men. Right, excellent. We've got the cavalry through. Cook's men turn around, shoot them in the back. We've got 1 brigade through. That's a success. That'll do, Page. You don't need to go any further than that. We're going to count that as a success down there. I think that's going to look good. Right, then bring these guys up. We've got 2 fresh divisions here, looking really strong. Have we managed to turn any of that? Oh, we've lost a brigade. Damn it, we've lost a brigade there. Right, deploy skirmishers and face that way. But I think at the same time we have actually had the effect that we wanted to. Barge's brigade on the outskirts of that, absolutely busted up. Do you know what? We don't actually need to do anything too serious there. Just fire like mad there. Get into there. We need to deploy. We need to get rid of those bloody artillery batteries. But other than that, it ain't so bad. Right, let's do. I'm gonna sort these bastards out. Hang on. 2 artillery batteries facing that way. And let's bring some more. And face them down here. We've got 25 minutes to pull this off. We're not going to... Oh, we might capture... Is there anything in the south? Have we seriously not got this? Right. Get into position. Bring the Irish Brigade back up. You just charge in because we're not achieving anything there. The life reg... Oh, we've intercepted enemy cavalry. That's perfect. Right, that's gone. Excellent. That's what we wanted to see. You guys actually might need to run at this point. Send everything up there. Can you give that thing a volley, please? Right, they're going. Excellent. That's good. I don't think we're going to get to this in 17 minutes, but we're going to give it a bloody good try. Well done, cavalry. Whew, a lot to keep an eye on here. Right, there's artillery battery in the open there. I'm going to try and get the skirmishers out. Let's bring the fire dragons back up. Rube's brigade is looking kind of weak. Let's bring something up that is stronger to face these guys. Oliver's sharpshooters. You need to keep... You there need to come down here. How are we looking up here then? Right. Off we go again. Excellent. So that lot's broken. I still need to get that sodding artillery up there. Yeah, we are sadly on the run now, so... I've got artillery over there. McClellan needs to get his arse over here. No, you need to... Cook's brigade, who are exhausted, sadly. Stop trying to shoot them. Okay, so the skirmishers have gone charging in like maniacs, as they often do. Keep shooting that brigade there. Page's brigade. Come on, get in, get in, get in. It's just time to get in, folks. We just need to get in. I'm very close to knocking someone else out down here as well. Johans, I'll bring the fire dragons back down, actually. And you're in a good position. And we should just hopefully be annihilating this stuff up there, are we? Barge's brigade is kind of weakened at this point. I feel so bad for them. They're out of ammo, thankfully. I'm going to throw a charge in at that artillery battery at the top and break it. We're not going to get in here, sadly, but let's see if we can get those guys. And the Irish Brigade can go and take that position up there. Kershaw skirmishers. Well, we got a good result there, a fairly good result. Meanwhile, the advance continues down south. You mean that wasn't down south? I thought that bit was down south. The other part of our army is advancing via the Williamsburg Road a few miles to the south. It's a big old front line, isn't it? Confederate forces are currently stretched out so thin that only their dismounted cavalry guards these trenches in the nearby fort. I don't believe that for a minute. That sounds like a trap. Confederate infantry will surely rush to their aid, but if we act fast, we could overrun the defensive position before they arrive. Do you think that's likely to be the case? We do have some cavalry down here, so let's go and find out if we can do this. Any sharpshooters? No, and these look like pretty basic troops. So on the run, down here. If that is just dismounted cavalry, then we can possibly overrun it. I don't think I have an awful lot of brigades, but I'm gonna risk this. No, we want to be like that, I think. And let's bring the artillery into where it can be useful as well, which is probably going to be about here. Out of range of enemy riflemen. Right, play. Brilliant, so we can ignore the battles up top for a bit. Alright, let's put some skirmishers out. And go and see what we have down here. Hoax Division. See, we have some experienced troops. These aren't all complete rookies. Mason's Brigade. Actually, they're not bad. 2,500. It's a big brigade armed with the Enfield rifle. The British Enfield. And Law's Brigade. Do we not have a commander down here? Because that would be very, very useful. Let's get some vision from here with the skirmishers so we know what we're up against. And let's speed this bit up because it doesn't look to be a lot happening until we get to the other side of this woods. If we're lucky, then this bit will be held by like one brigade stretching across a very large bit of entrenchment. And then we can possibly overrun that. We're not seeing anything on the other side over there. Oh, okay, we've got it now. We've got skirmishers there. Do you know what? I think we can probably target a couple of brigades in there. Send the cavalry in. Charge them in. It's an unusual tactic, using cavalry to charge entrenchments. I've seen somebody else do it. Didn't work for us. Can we try to run past, by the way? See if we can just run past. Which is extremely dodgy. Okay, I don't think it's going to work either. Two brigades going in. Let's send them both in. Alright, so the cavalry attack was an outright failure. Without a commander here to help, I don't think this is going to be like a very successful attack whatsoever. Right, they're routed. Okay, that's really not good. I need to try and get in somewhere. Logan's skirmishers. Go down here and keep a fire up. Meanwhile, Mason's men. Hope's men taking far too many deaths. I can't really see how we're going to do this, to be quite honest. And Law's men. Far too many casualties. Okay. Yeah, that didn't work at all. I'm not quite sure a good strategy for this. Dismount the cavalry. We'll keep the melee cavalry in reserve somewhere. Those guys are flying. Oh god, they're getting shot by those. Okay, that's not good at all. What we want is these round here, I think. Well, if we can put enough firepower in. There's a few issues that we've got with this. Move the skirmishers out. Right, we'll try and keep up some supporting fire. They might be dismounted cavalry, but they're well dug in. And you'd think charging 7,500 men into like 300, they would just rout. But it doesn't seem to work quite like that. If I pick this guy in the middle, take that off. And I'm going to risk a charge. I'm going to risk a charge. They've just fired. I'm hoping these guys are kind of tired out by now. Burnside carbines. The charge didn't seem to take very good effect, did it? Did I click fall back? Did I do a fall back? I may have done a fall back. Okay, you need to turn and then start shooting, Logan, otherwise that's going to go horribly wrong. No, I did click charge, it just didn't go ahead, so I'm going to charge in with the skirmishers instead, you know, because you never know. You never know, that might just disrupt them, and then the brigades might be able to rout them. We'll see. This might be where I want the cavalry up front so it can dash past. You return. Because the skirmishers will get in without taking too much firepower. They won't be able to beat them. Come on, everyone get in. And the skirmishers will draw back, but I'm kind of hoping... Who are you shooting at? How have you got the range to shoot up there? That seems very, very unlikely to me. Charge, and then get you on the line next, on the double. This... How have they got this range? This seems insane. This ain't right. Something ain't right here. Something definitely ain't right here. I'm going to send the cavalry in again, because everything else seems to start charging and then just stop dead. But melee cavalry can't stop, so it's going in. Right, we're in. Excellent. We now need to try and get over here. But I don't think we're going to do it in the 13 minutes that we've got available. Right, they're gone. Right, let's go behind and see what we've got. First Dakota Cavalry, go and start shooting. I need 3 lots of artillery down here. No, wait. That's suicide. That would be suicide. Actually, you just shoot at them. But you two can come down here, I think. Go and engage on the lines. And we need to get the cavalry's routed, but I'm going to try and get around the other side. So run them through. I don't think they're going to go through in the time we've got available, but it was an interesting experiment. Hope skirmishers can go and just deal with those. There's no way I can charge that fort. Absolutely no way. I was kind of hoping to get round the back of it, but it's not going to work. So, however, I will just put these guys gently round the back. The battle rages on in the trenches. More losses. It's absolutely brutal charging these fortified positions. This has been more successful because we are turning their positions and we have reinforcements coming where we need them. Next reinforcements have been delayed. Probably your commanders got lost on the road. That happened a lot. We must continue our attack without them, knowing that the rebels are still growing stronger. Right, give us some time to do this, because I've got a bit tired up of our guys up here of getting absolutely marmalised. We just need to chase off. We just need to chase off all the sodding rebs, basically. So over here, they've gone for a charge in there. That's fine, because I pretty much know how that's going to work out for them. We have one fresh brigade. Fire dragons. I'll put the skirmishers back to base, and I'll bring the fresh brigade up to the edge of the woods ready to join the fight. Down here, we are in a decent position now. So the Irish brigade wants to get on there. You want to get on there, and the Iron brigade comes up here to outflank those, which means our skirmishers can go straight up there. Thomas's men wants to go straight up. Do you know what? I'm gonna put some of these skirmishers back to where they should be. Get the cavalry in. Oh, and they're sharpshooters as well, in a pretty weakened condition. Right then. Artillery, move up where you can actually be effective. And we should absolutely be targeting that battery there. Meanwhile, do we have skirmishers available here? We don't have a lot. We have spotted the enemy. I don't know if there's anything in these positions, so let's move up here. What I do fully suspect is that there's a rebel brigade over there trying to come back to get us. So let's put some sharpshooters over there. The enemy are reoccupying this entrenchment, which is going to be a huge mistake for them. Right, Page's men. Skirmishers forward. Run forward and shoot that battery in the back. Yeah, they've broken, which is excellent. You can withdraw. But I, at this point, do need... Nice, they've gone as well. Excellent. Stuff's in the process of retreating rapidly now. This attack's gone very good. Oh, those guys are in the water. Come on, wood skirmishers. hammer them. Let's bring some cavalry up to help down there. Cook skirmishers, rejoin. Let's get 2 lots of artillery further up. On the double, though, make sure that battery gets destroyed. We need to advance quickly now. Right, I need to keep an eye over here because there is all sorts of bad stuff going on, and we need supplies at this junction right down here. We've got reinforcements approaching. Okay, this ain't good because this wasn't expected. Hit that pause. Who have we got that can come? Excelsior Brigade skirmishers. I mean, I could send them up there quickly to assist, but we need something that can turn around and go fight. So I should have additional troops here that aren't needed. I'm just going to have to double quick them in. And that's fine. And what I will need to do is just retreat. There's no good defensive positions here, sadly. So I'm going to need to retreat these to this farmhouse. And actually both of these. I mean, if the Rebs want to attack, they are welcome to. We'll try and put guys in front for cover. We've got rid of this now, so this is a huge advantage. That cavalry's broken. That's fine. We do need to, unfortunately, keep up the pressure up here, though. Otherwise, all that shit is going to come back and bite us in the arse. Are they going to melee us? I think they're going to melee us. Durham Light Infantry into there. Brigade. We're beating them, though. We're beating them back. Bloody hell. Rebels everywhere. Right. You two. Actually, you two form up down there. We can outflank here, so this should be okay. Excellent. Let's go and snipe away that. What am I armed with? Sharps rifles. Okay, let's have a little pause here. Turn around to face Cook's men. I am going to deploy skirmishers, actually, because we're going to need stuff on flanks here. You go and get involved up there. We'll bring the we'll bring the cavalry up, because it looks like we chased those guys off. But there is some trouble coming for me right here. So let's get in. And the skirmishers just head up. So we can slowly start reinforcing up there. Let's bring supplies up. And artillery. Okay, so that's good. We've got the one in the south. I don't need to worry about actually fighting in the middle there. If we're going to sort out this mess here. But I do need to chase off the pesky artillery, because that's a problem. Those guys with the Springfields 1861s, they're good. They're good. Okay. Deploy everything quickly here. Oh, we're going to be in trouble. Nice. All right, let's make sure. I'm going to have to bring some skirmishers down here. The Durham Light Infantry, Bargy skirmishers. Actually, you guys have fought hard enough. No, cancel. That was the order. And Bargy's brigade are going to just don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Let's get them guys destroyed if we can. Okay, they're coming up to meet some real trouble up there, so I don't think this is going to be a risk. We've got so much artillery pointing in that direction. I think that's going to be absolutely fine. Bring these men in. The Excelsior Brigade can now advance, and this is looking like we're going to capture this, so excellent. And down in the bottom of here, just have to do a little bit of soldiers juggling, I think, but I think we're going to be good. Don't really want to sit out in the middle of the open road there, but I mean, lane skirmishers. Don't engage. Don't engage. There's no need for that. This is safe and sound, and I don't think we need to really worry about holding this. It's going to be fine. We do need to bring artillery up, though. And if the enemy wish to try and take that, well, good luck to them, is all I'm going to say. What's down here? We've got cavalry. Is it worth? No, I'm just going to hold them off. But we are going to put skirmishes in there so we can see what's going on. Right then, so this one I think is about to... This one's about to go. Oh god, this ain't good. Right, retreat. Pratley's Zouaves. Let's bring in some firepower on here. I mean, this is where the enemy are trying to reinforce from, so... Yeah, fall back, guys, fall back. Fall back. And at that point, also, the 25th Wisconsin. No, I can't. You, yeah, route those guys. Once those guys have routed, you're absolutely fine. Pratley's Zouaves. Okay, I'm going to put some skirmishers on that side. And the enemy are trying to advance down here. Good job we had some artillery up there, I think. Dome Shutton's brigade. You are going to rapidly advance across here and head those guys off. Meanwhile, 25th Wisconsin does a rapid about face, delivers a volley into Palmer's men, and we're just going to fall back so we're not in that water. We still need to keep advancing here, though. I need to put someone. It's okay. That's the enemy's got tied up there in a horrible position, so we should be good. There's still troops. Oh my god, there's still troops coming through the woods. Holy crap! Right, Blake's men, Barger's men, turn around. This is kind of rough. Holy crap! This ain't good. What's this? How did this happen? How did this happen? Right, head for that. Fire dragons. Turn around and just shoot those guys. The Confederate cavalry has completely caught us by surprise here. We need to, on the double, get down there. And we need to try and load these. Actually, what I need to do is just go there on the double and protect the artillery. The Durham Light Infantry are in a rough position up here. A very rough position. But we're going to stop the cavalry, so that's the most important thing. Right, you go and skirmish with that artillery battery over there. We need to make sure these guys are driven off. Holy crap, I did not expect that. That was a good move. I do like the games that really keep you on your toes like this. Right, you do that. Woods sharpshooters should not be engaging quite so close. And should not be in the bloody water either. Right, let's retreat over to there. McClellan kind of wants to be over here. The Iron Brigade, if I just form like a defensive perimeter, there is no way the enemy can do anything about it. So I can keep some men in reserve here without us taking like a stack of casualties. And I think that would be a wise thing to do. While we batch our way in. So that should be safe. I don't see the Durham Light Infantry losing this. However, they do have 2 brigades coming in. Right, we managed to save that, so that's excellent. Right, on the double, about facing off the other way. I will have to put one guy facing this way, I think, and we'll leave Dogmeat's brigade facing that way in case the cavalry come back, which they will. Damn, we lost the supplies. That's huge. That's a huge problem. We can't get that back. That's gone though, so there's nothing we can do about that, sadly. Right, we need to break the... Unless we recapture it, of course, but that's something else, which we could do. Do I have anyone who can deploy skirmishers? Right, Roof Brigade. Just turn around. We need to make sure that we aren't going to get cavalried in the back. And the Excelsior Brigade can go back up. We still need to get a victory here. Keep chasing. Keep chasing. Okay. So this was successful here. Let me bring down 2 batteries. start pummeling away at the centre. We're just not getting... Where are they getting all these goddamn troops from? It's just point B that we can't get. I have a lot of troops down here where everything is safe. I wonder if they're just withdrawing everything. Let's start moving north and seeing what we could find. I'll move the skirmishers. The cavalry would be a good one to go with as well. Yeah, I do think they've actually pulled everything back up here. Excellent. We're in. We're in. But we do need to move on the double. I did take those guys back, didn't I? About face. We've got to do it again. Oh, they're routed. That's a shame. Go on, you guys go and try and get Crawley's men. You get out of the water if you can. At the moment, this is an awful bloody mess up here. Let me get in the trees like this. Advance. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can go out there at the double. And get those back. So, we did get attacked. No great surprise. Oh my god, we need to run the hell away from here. Look at this. Okay, it looks like we're probably going to break the cavalry, which is good. The Dogmeat's men are... Oh, that position is awful, isn't it? Right, charge that. Chase those guys down. Move in over here. Get on that flank and keep the cavalry going down. Keep the ammunition... Oh, God. So we're not going to get the centre. We're not going to get this centre. Unless I do... Tell you what, let's go and destroy that artillery battery over there. And let's get the cavalry where it's needed. And I can... Let's get our artillery down here moved out where it can be of use. And bring up some reinforcements. But I definitely want to hold one of the positions that we've taken, so... These guys just seem to be shooting that now. We're not going to catch that up, which is a shame. The cavalry has broken. The supplies are gone. Unfortunately, get into the woods. We will destroy these dudes. Okay, can we get you onto your flank down there? This is going to be some of the fiercest fighting I think I've ever seen in the game. It is just absolutely savage and unforgiving. And look at the amount of rebels in there. I don't know what we can do. Turn around. Charge across that bloody river now. Go get them. Go get them, fellas. We can ignore their lot. If they want to sit in those trenches, that's their choice. Excellent stuff. Come on, let's start chewing up. I don't want to go into that. That's looking really grim. But let's definitely get positioned out here. We're drawing fire now, so that's something. Rebel cavalry defends the fort. This is one hell of a fight. Meanwhile, the Confederate dismounted cavalry is still resisting near the fort. We're now getting more reinforcements for advance. Yeah, well, we bloody should have had them to start with, shouldn't we? Because this was a devastatingly tough fight to get through. The fort must be held till nightfall, or else our plans to assault Richmond will fail. Confederate infantry will soon arrive, so it's advised to attack more aggressively. We've got 2 hours to do it, but more aggressive just means going in over the top, right? And that's like that's kind of suicidal. And we do need to get just round the corner. We've just got to get around the corner and attack them from behind. That's all we can do. Meanwhile, there is all this stuff over here. And I would say this is the first corps turning up. I thought these guys were going to be in here first, you know, I really did. Let's position like that and get in. We've got some big artillery. See if we can get some help. These are some of my best troops in the army here, so we've got to go through and we've got to try and attack aggressively and just break in. We've just got to do it. But I will send a general down here and see if we can. I'm going to do this on double speed. Come on, guys. Come on. We can do it. So, the cavalry. Go for the artillery. If we can knock the artillery out. Charge. Go on, charge the artillery. They're charging someone, but not the ones I wanted. And we don't have a cavalry brigade anymore, so there's that. How did these lot appear here? That wasn't part of the sodding plan. Right, try and knock out the cannons over there. Meanwhile, I can't stress how important this is for you to get around there. 400 skirmishers man half a mile of trenches and defeat 4,000 formed infantry. It's madness. It is just madness. Keep going, keep going. You can do it, just keep going. Right. The cavalry ran into something over there that doesn't look like it should have done. We're going to form up proper deep here and just go over in a clump. The famous clump formation. Right, oh, they got past, but then they routed, so I just can't break this shit. I just can't break it, which is a problem. Well, we stopped them bastards coming in, so that's something. Right. Come on then. Are we going in? We're going in. Forwards. Bearbox Brigade. Tall's Brigade. Come on, we can actually attack this from several directions. They're low on ammunition. Let's get over there now. We just need to keep shooting at the fort. Logan skirmishes. You return. Right, so excellent. So we've got dudes. So what we need to do now is pause. And we need to get you three on the double down there to attack this fort. We have to take this fort. There's no if, buts, or maybes. This fort has to go. And then we're going to take you three also on the double down there. It's just going to be this is going to be a brutal slamming fight. Right, let's put the Sunter Krakens over there. Because we still need to like cover the flanks as well. Because there's going to be a load of shit coming to get us. As there always is. Oh my god, they've done it again? They've occupied this zone again. It's unbelievable. Right, let's put Mark at the front and risk getting him absolutely annihilated. We've got Hoke skirmishers. You return. I'm going to put Hoke here and you just shoot at that. Okay. Everything in there. We have to hold this place. Oh, brilliant. They've surrendered. Get them back. We've got to get the Frisian volunteers in here as well. And Bearbox men we will put up there. Pause. Actually, let's play this at normal speed now because this is kind of important. Skirmishers need to go and chase those guys away. Bearbox needs to go and defend to the north. And then I should have known that this would be a thing. Folks, we're going in. Let's get people in nice and close. They can't stop everything all at once, I'm sure. Bulls Brigade. Okay, let's get over here and stop that. Shoot at them straight away, Baerbock. Get your skirmishers out here, look like this. I'll show you how it's done. Go and shoot that cavalry, because the Frisian volunteer skirmishers are in trouble. Are we in? You may as well return if you're not achieving anything. They're exhausted, but they are trying to make some progress. I don't like having to attack forts like this with such rigid time limits. Can't charge those guys, it won't let me. Right, just advance then at the double. Make sure Mark is helping with this. I mean, we've chased the guys off up there, which is wonderful. Deploy skirmishers, go and kill the artillery. Meanwhile, St. McCracken's go and shoot the back of them. Oh, excellent. These guys have reformed. Right, let's bring them back over. Charge in. Come on. Off you go. Something's routing out the way. Excellent. I do not like these head-on assaults. They're far too costly. Right, excellent. Baerbock's men can move up there. And we need to try and keep an eye on the enemy artillery over there. It's getting dark. So end of day one. Superb. We are in. This is what we wanted to see. Occupy these areas. Right, and let them come out and meet us. Let's form up down there. Do we have artillery that we can put in anywhere? We can put it in there, but I don't think it's going to be terribly effective there. Right, so we have the fort. That's all we need. We have some captured men. Let's put some guns up here. Rejoin your base. They're making a bit of an effort up there, but it's not something I particularly care about, so... Do I want to push for this? I suspect I probably could. Don't think if... Are Jedi's men in a position to repel those guys? I think we can advance here and do some damage. I think we can do that as well. Okay. It would be nice to inflict some more damage upon our enemies. Law's Brigade, you return. And we have some supplies still here, so that's something. Leave those prisoners down there. Right, ammunition. If ammunition is an issue, we should put these guys near a fort. Nope. I thought there'd be a supply depot there, but there isn't. Sometimes there is in these defences, but apparently not in this one. Looks like we pulled out of there. It's not a problem. Let's occupy those regions. I guess you should be up there. I really don't know why Jedi's men pulled out of that. Let's advance onto that artillery battery. Badger's men alongside. So, when the first corps turned up, we took some casualties, but we managed to get things going. We have 6 minutes. Actually, we can put this at double time. This is good. This is good. So we've got them basically. Baerbock's involved in a firefight over there, but he is winning it. St. McCracken's. Let's come around there like that. Cavalry's coming in. Really? Okay, we're good though. We're good. Whew, that was the first bit. Where else? So some serious fighting as night starts to fall. We've got another corps turn up in the centre, which is great. More of our brigades finally arrive in the battlefield. Secure the trenches before nightfall, or else our offensive cannot continue. So, what do I need to get? Point A is probably going to be held, but I am in the mood to dispatch some more troops to try and sort this out. So, Clemens and Sean's are going to go up there. As well as some cavalry. Let's send some cavalry up there. See if we can get some of those supplies back. Sharpshooters. Yeah, them too. Meanwhile, this would be the perfect time to get like a huge force just ramming through the middle. Let's get some skirmishers out here and deal with things like that. Alex's Royal Guard. These are all the good stuff turning up now. We are going to have to pile skirmishers through the middle of this to make sure that we can see what lies ahead. So give me some brigades here. We are going to go like this. We've got some artillery. Make sure that's coming up. Form across there. Let's play. The Lancashire Fusiliers, or whatever they are. Go on, advance. The Yorkshires are going forwards. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. We should be okay. We might just charge those in. Right, Barge's men. We don't need. Actually, we kind of do need to hold this. So let's run those guys in over there so they all get there at the same time. We have 2 fresh brigades coming up over here to protect things. So, and I do feel like they're needed as well. What have we got here? We've got more skirmishers. Come on, I want them chasing down, please. And we need a force going in here because this is absolute savagery what we're seeing down here. Also, the guys that have come up from the south. Where are we with that? We've got skirmishers cooking off rounds. Yeah, okay. So we've got these 2 want to be on that one, and you want to be on there, and you want to be moving at the double. And I'm starting to think that we absolutely do wish to progress up here. And let's put the artillery on this hill. We're going to leave, because we do need to leave some forces down here to defend this. Page's skirmishers, you can withdraw. I might leave 1 artillery battery, but we're definitely going to take some brigades up to sort this out. Right. Actually, can I have some skirmishers? Are you moving, by the way? Because what I want to do is put some skirmishers on there. It's like a vision point. Cavalry. Charge that. Absolutely charge that. Meanwhile, we've got 2 good brigades here. We should move down to support. Oh my God, I just can't believe the slaughter. I just can't believe the slaughter over here. It's horrific. But this should be the war-ending battle. They're meleeing them, which is excellent. Get carving them up. Keep shooting those guys. You get across there on the double. Ammunition is starting to become a problem. Well, oh my God, we've got fresh brigades coming in here. I'm going to struggle with this, if I'm honest. Right, 3 brigades over there. I did put fresh forces in this direction. You go for it over that direction. Sean's brigade, Clemens' brigade. You need to absolutely face up over here, and you need to get in there fast. Now then, we do have some soldiers. We've got the Swedish Royal Guards that can point in this direction, and we can turn this artillery around and put some serious firepower back like that. But we're going to need some help. You guys, I'm starting to think, need to rush the hell up and get involved in here. And do we have anything behind? The artillery's coming up, but slowly. Keep this. Oh God, we found another. We may have found some problem people there. Actually, you better turn to face that, otherwise you're going to get shot in the bloody flank. Keep them going backwards. Right, give them a volley, but make sure you get in on there as well. So the cavalry are busy chopping up these. We've got two broken... Oh, actually, we've got two broken brigades up there. That is perfect. Move some skirmishers back in that direction. And we should have some good artillery firepower coming down on those guys. And Terrett's brigade should disintegrate in short order. So we do have some serious reinforcements coming in, which is exactly what we need. Move them straight across there. Just get them straight across. Back on the double. And you guys go over like that. I'm still drawing those things from the wrong direction when I put front lines on. So that's good. We've got the Light Regiment Hussars have got involved. Trying to see where else we can get them involved. Yeah, you fall back. You've done your bit. Now then, this is more like it. We have fresh brigades coming in and absolutely nothing in front of them because the enemy have had to pull back. That's exactly how it should have been all along. There are enemies there. Okay. Wow, Clement's brigade and Sean's brigade show up right in the nick of time. That is amazing timing, fellas. However, right. Charge them down. Can I not charge? Can we not charge? We should be able to charge, right? Hang on, what if I target that? There we go. Try and capture those supplies back because we are going to need them. Thompson's sharpshooters can get in over here somewhere. Right, into the slaughter we go. Looks like we've captured some more supplies there, which is good news. They'll be very, very welcome. Oh my god, look at this fight. Let me push the Irish Brigade across the bloody water there if we can. Right, Grigsby's men up there on the double. We've got the skirmishers in. Alex's Royal Guard is engaged. Yorkshires are in a mess. Holy crap. But it wasn't quite the reinforcement and victory that I was expecting, so come on, push the artillery up. Cascade cannons can't sit back like that, you need to get in. Right, go after those. Send the cavalry down there. You get across this river. Have we managed to hold things off over here? I think so. Yeah, the enemy are now trying to advance across here. Let's put you two down in this direction then. I can't believe the losses these lot have suffered and are still fighting. It's absolutely amazing. Right, how do we get in? Get the Lancashires in here. You need to go over there, Alex. Get the skirmishers in for a start. Come on, we do have skirmishers coming up here. We're holding this. We're holding this solidly, but let's bring some supplies up to help. Finally broke that lot, which is what we needed to do a long time ago. On the double. We've got artillery up now. Okay, things are starting to move now. Just that we have to look in all directions at once because there's just so much stuff going on. Skirmishers out. Advance. The cavalry. We got ourselves some prisoners. Excellent. Go back up. Well, there is nowhere really behind the lines, but that's probably as close as it can be. Looks like we're breaking these guys. That's excellent. I don't like being in the water here. We're going to get some sort of penalty for half in the water. Do we have some? Yes, we do. Advance like that. Come on, Yorkshire Volunteers, where are you? I can't target them. Dee's brigade wants to come down here now. It's amazing how these rebels are like still holding on. Shoot that battery. There's so many troops. Thomas's men. Go and fill that gap up over there. What have I left here? Ben's battery. Oh my god. He won't be happy to hear he's been left behind. I can't see the rebels getting out of this somehow, you know. They've been smashed. They're actually surrounded. And there's still more stuff coming on here. Right, okay. These boys on the double. Rude brigade. Desperately trying to fight their way through there. Johansson's brigade. We push them into the line. Because they need to go. Let's get some skirmishers out from there. Onto that farmhouse over there. And Sean's brigade skirmishers, yeah, on the flank. And that gives us a bit better vision as well. We're still holding this. They're still holding this, which is incredible. Right, in. Everybody in. I can't believe how, like, savage this is down here. I just dread to think what the casualty reports are going to look like after this. You stay down there then. We've got fresh skirmishers who can come across. Right, infantry. Come on, in. Everybody in. We have at least occupied this now. So that's something. But the bloody rebels are desperately trying to take it back. And I suppose it is their job. Do I send any more help from down here? I might send... Tell you what, let's put the Iron Brigade holding this. And their skirmishers. I don't know why I haven't got McClellan further north, actually. You're not needed here. We have enough troops, okay. We've got them surrounded. This should be an absolute wipeout. However, I feel like I could do with a brigade over there to help. They're trying to retreat. They're trying to get everything through here. And I guess they're managing it. Did we get that, by the way? I think we got our supplies back. These look like ours. Let's bring them down. Let's bring the cavalry down. Let's get some sharpshooters in down here. We have got this, right? Yes, we have. We just have to hold it. Well, I mean, once we got the rest of the bloody troops in, it all worked quite nicely. I don't think there's going to be any of their stuff left to get out of here. Where's my... Let's bring the cavalry up. They're surrendering. It's not often, but we've got them to surrender. I suspect because those brigades are just absolutely just shot and they have no way out. But it's... I mean, they would have surrendered before now, to be quite honest, but it's rare to see enemy forces surrender in this game. At least unmodded. We have a few, though. We've captured a few. What I need to do is send... I don't want these to go through routing troops, but I do want you to go through that, so if we can capture those supplies, that would be excellent. Watch out, battery, battery, can you repel borders? Yes. Excellent. Get those guys out of there. Who said take cover? Right, get Sean's brigade in. And Clement's brigades in. Where have they gone? And we'll bring the sharpshooters. Some of these sharpshooters, I think I armed with Spencer rifles. But I haven't seen any of those. But I'm pretty sure I did equip them. Right, I'd say we've done the business. Let's put that like that. I don't think we're going to get attacked from behind, but you never know, so I'm going to put some skirmishers over there to make sure we are going to defend these to the death. Come on, Sean, keep advancing. No deaths. Wow. These are the guys to have. Right, you rejoin your units. What? I can't get over how tough this fight's been and the slaughter of it. 25th Wisconsin is still busy fighting away. Let's put another brigade in over there. There's a sound of combat coming from somewhere. Come on then. These guys are in the middle of being disintegrated, I think, with death rays. Yep. Broken, smashed. Infantry from our reserves are ready to attack. Oh, wow. Well, we have some fresh troops. And what are we going to do with all that? I'm going to prepare for the counterattack that's coming from that direction. So, 6 minutes and then we've got this. And I don't think there's anything the enemy can do to counterattack us here. We've taken the line, but this is the line of entrenchments outside of Richmond. This is not Richmond itself. This bit isn't, anyway. Don't think we've seen Richmond. Although we secured the trenches, it is of utmost importance to capture the fort near the city. Otherwise, we'll not be able to launch our next attack towards Richmond. So, just hit pause. So, I'm actually holding this. So, it just has to be... It's just contested. So, I just need to make sure we hold this for a while, eh? I think that's the plan. So what we're going to do is just make sure that we are, hang on, protected on all sides and our artillery is up where it needs to be. Let's see. I'm going to take a couple of batteries over and put them along here, like that. I'll keep you close because I don't want any more of these crazy counterattacks coming from the other side that catches out. I really don't. You guys may as well occupy... Tell you what, let's do it like that. That area. And then you occupy that area. And then we've got also artillery there. I think we're good here. Oh, reinforcements. That's Hoke. Have we got 2 Hoke's brigades? We might have done. You'll see these are now 12-gun batteries. These are the optimum size batteries for actually working. Bigger than 12 guns, do less damage. Sounds crazy, right? Yeah, it's just the way the game works, unfortunately. These are all pretty raw troops, though, so we've got to be a little bit careful. We'll hold the middle. I wish I'd known earlier about the battery size thing. So I would have definitely made my forces different. And we'd have had even more success, which is a really annoying thing. Right, let's position you a bit better out like that. Looks like we've got some troops attempting to make a bit of a stand. I better watch this bit, actually. Some skirmishes have gone, which are fine. It's alright. So our centre might be slightly at risk. That's the bit that really matters down there, though. Bear box guys just going toe to toe here. Yeah, centre's going to be fine. We've got fresh troops coming in. Fresh, inexperienced troops. Let's go and get them some experience just before the war ends. Can you... Okay, I can put them in the fort, the 1st Dakota Cavalry. Not that they need to be in there, but... do I... Yeah, come on, let's deploy some skirmishers and go hunting. Oh, I've got some skirmishers here, look. Right, those guys are trying to attack. Hang on, we want to go in there on the double. Right, nice. Beardsley, move up and attack. We've got the artillery in position. Could move the St. McCrackens onto this flank. Let's get the fresh troops in. Let's get the fresh troops in. Skirmishers, go and peg that thing back. I don't know if there's any artillery in front of me down there, actually. These guys are getting chased off quite nicely now. These dudes are racking up some XP. Go on, let's deploy like that. You can get in as well. These are all... Yeah, let's put him there. Okay, I would say move forward. Franks' men move up. Gordon, is he coming on with some fresh troops? Is he bringing reinforcements down, or is it just a leader? It's just a leader. No, it's not. There are some fresh troops. Proceeding to the next day. Wow, that was day one. That was massive. That was a 1.5 hour fight. And that was just day one. So, the Battle of Richmond, 16th of March, 1865. The enemy should be, like, really weak from that. Like, really, really weak. Yesterday, we had one of our fiercest fights. You're not kidding. We lost many good soldiers that followed us from the start of the war. If we could, we would avoid this battle, which apparently gives to the Confederates a chance to destroy our army, as the city's defences are very strong. Nevertheless, we also have the chance to end the Civil War today. That gives our men courage to continue the attack. With the sacrifice of thousands of our soldiers, we secured the eastern defensive perimeter of Richmond. We now prepare for our final assault, which might yield the final victory for the Union. Now, hopefully, the enemy's armies that we destroyed remain destroyed, and they haven't just repopulated today. But what we can do here, we nip back to camp. Two important things to do is to replace leaders. Leaders are super important for this, and we have some reserves and a little bit of money to do stuff. So we don't want to be going in with a major in reserve. We only have colonels, but that's fine. This is what I was saving these guys for. And that will boost the guys' abilities quite nicely. So we really want to... We won't be... Oh my god, Second Corps got absolutely pasted. So this is going to be super important now. We're not going to have enough colonels for all of this. Second Corps did the majority of the tough fighting yesterday, but we wouldn't have won without it. I can't believe we've used all our reserve officers up. The Durham Light Infantry. Luckily we have lieutenant colonels in reserve, but we can still buy. So that's important. Third Corps. Third Corps saw some serious fighting, but I didn't think they'd been quite as heavily engaged. Clearly some of them have.
Yes, sir.
There's quite a few there, actually. A lot of casualties. Right then, Fourth Corps. Fourth Corps, they barely look like they've been touched. I don't think they got involved, actually. Oh, these guys did at the end. They came up in the end. And Fifth Corps, I think it's these guys who are going to be leading the assault today. So, let's see if we can actually help poor old Second Corps here. We're going to have to be filling up with rookies, I think. Oh, God, I can't even do that. What if I do veterans? Can I get them to about 1,500? It costs so much money. I can't. I can get them up to about 1,200. Okay. We'll try and do that. That's going to be all the money gone. We'll get them over 1,000. Let's say 1,000. But I'm going to have to put rookies in here, because we might have to buy some guns for some of these guys. So as long as they get the second star, we can't have people under 1,000. But other than that, it's anything goes. Oof, I can't believe the slaughter. Do you know what? We just need decent sized brigades.
Yes,
Jesus, this one's bad. I don't have enough Springfields. That's a problem. Okay, that's a problem. We don't have any more of these. We have a few in the armory, but I mean, we don't have any in the shop, and that is the issue.
Yes,
so, unless I were to... We're going to have to just not use these guys in the fight. Oh, these are okay. We can afford these. Yeah, look at that experience drop, though. That's such a shame. And the sharpshooters. I don't think the sharpshooters are going to play a huge role in tomorrow's fighting. Goodbye to that, because we're not going to get to keep that, sadly. Can I? I might. Oh, I can hear. Right, this is nice. So we can keep these. Select. Apply. Can I? Yes, we can. We'll do this. By the way, if you didn't know, folks, you can do this between days of a battle. You can go back into camp and just stock up again. Let's just get those guys up. Nice. So we do have some guns in stock. Third Corps. Was anyone really badly hurt? Well, actually, we can take some bonuses, so we may as well. Although it's not showing which ones are available for upgrades. I hope it's going to let my other corps get more involved today. We still have 9,000 men left. So we can stock up. Enfields we should be able to afford some of. So good, you can go back up to like full strength 1. Although I am going to very quickly run out of money, I suspect. We must have had some of those in the armory, so that's good. Law's Brigade. Colt's Brigade. Where we can get these upgraded, this is awesome. I'm not going to bother replenishing losses for artillery because, as we've learned, smaller batteries do more damage. 4th Corps should be okay pretty much across the board. Yep, we can leave that. 5th Corps will be about the same. 1st Corps, they're all on Springfield 1861s, unfortunately. I thought I had some 63s in here. We have 1,400 in the armory. Okay, well, if there's that many in the armory, let's stock up.
Yes, sir.
There's 900 now. Where are the rest of my 1863 Springfields? Because I know for sure I've got some. There's some. These guys are okay. You guys don't need to be changed. They've got Spencer carbines. They never got into the fight. Our D's Brigade took a bit of a pasting. Okay, you can have about 400 more men. That pretty much is. So first Corps is in good condition. 2nd Corps really is not. They have been smashed. We can put a few of you guys in. That's it. Okay, I think that's all we can do without changing their weapons. There's not a whole lot we can do there. And in the armory, well, we don't have money. If I go to the armory, well, let me go to the armory. Okay, that's fine. Let's stop messing about. Let's go continue. Day 2.